Yo, I was gon' cop that pack, but said fuck it, I decided while looking at the sky, I'm gon' touch it, I'm seeing things clear. My biggest opposition's in the mirror, and knowing that, what can I fear? So that top 5 you got is a top 5 of knots. I got shit on lock, you can't untie my knots. You niggas square and I'm outside the box, lining niggas up like a fucking barbershop. Got hot at the bottom like a fucking coffee pot. You better off kicking all the rocks. I'm taking off soon and nostalgia stop. These niggas fake using all the props, so gang use all the mops. 10 toes, hoes in all my socks. Now say if you involved or not. My soul in it, that's an awful lot. So entitled, couldn't think of a title. Now let me show you what I'm talking about.
Oh man, welcome back everybody to another episode of You Might Want to Listen podcast. We your hosts like always. To my right, we got Malik.
Yes, sir.
To my left, we got Jay De Niro. We got Big Mark behind the camera. I'm the man in the middle, Little Mark, as they call me. And to my left, we got a very special guest, man. We got Green Central alum, journalist, content creator, staff writer for the Pirate Post of ECU. Am I right?
Man, if you can name all day.
Oh, man.
We good right there.
No. I gotta give you a credential. VP of Sports Media Digital Strategy at the News Sports.
Yep.
Everybody, Trey Scott. And look, man, this is your first time on the podcast, so actually not being behind the camera.
Right.
So on this podcast, before we start up, we take at least one shot before we start.
Hey, that's lit.
Let's take one shot.
It's Sunday.
And before we...
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Can I have a moment of silence? For 19 years, I've had Mike Tomlin as head coach.
There you go.
And even I know it's time for a change. So shout out Mike Tomlin. Go be retired and happy.
That's why Mark wore the jersey today.
Yeah, I guess it was.
He tried to tell you something. They the king of it now.
No. Listen.
You don't think so?
Yeah, they should be, but I know how it goes.
Oh,
Shout out Mike Tomlin, man.
And before
Hey,
we
let's have fun.
one more
OG
toast.
for real.
Before we start, let's give a big shout out to Donald Ingram for inviting us to the Brandon Ingram showcase yesterday. Appreciate you.
Yeah, we
Respect.
really appreciate that. If the river was local.
So man, look, we got Trey Scott, man, journalist, everything. So most people don't know who you are. So you want to give them a good, quick introduction of who you are. Who is Trey Scott, the man behind the camera?
Facts. Graduated in Green Central 2003. I'm a proud Green Central Ram. Played football there, 4 years varsity. Ran track, played basketball. Got a scholarship to run at North Carolina Central. Went there for a year and a half. Had way too much fun. Way too much fun. So I had to come back home very quick. And around 2006, had some kids. Well, my son, my firstborn, so I had to switch up a little bit. Well, actually, when I came back, I started coaching. I coached at Green Central from 2005 to 2010. Assistant football coach, head track coach.
You left the year we came.
Yeah, he left the year we came.
Y'all, so Grantham was coming in when y'all were around y'all's time.
Grantham that was his first year.
Might not
2010.
Might not been Grantham's first year was my first year not coaching football. I still coached track that year.
Okay.
So it was around. I don't know exactly the years, but it was around those years. I coached under Jim Bob Bryant, legend.
Yeah.
And then I was working, but I wasn't working with the school. So I started having more kids, so I had to start paying bills. So I went and got a real job, worked at West Pharmaceutical, tried to figure some things out. Graduated ECU 2018, exercise physiology, because I wanted to help train my son to be a better athlete. My son graduated in 2024, state champion on the baseball team. Very proud of that. Play center field. And I know I'm going all over the place, but 2021 is when I got into sports writing.
Sports writing.
I got on with News Sports. When I got on with News Sports, I reached out to Tar Heel Illustrated to see if they needed interns, and they did. And I got on with Tar Heel Illustrated, and that really helped me a lot. I was able to cover games at Madison Square Garden. I'm in the locker room after the games, interviewing Caleb Love, Baycott, the boys. Same thing with football. Go to the press conference on Mondays, interviewing guys after the game. Just a bunch of great stuff, great experience that helped me bring back here. And now I'm still strong with News Sports, and that's one of my favorite things because I get to give the county the love and support that we never had.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in this room. We always get overlooked.
We do.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm very biased, but I try to keep it honest. Growing before I started the News Sports, I didn't start, but before I started with them, I was a big anti-Kinston guy, sports wise.
For sure.
You can talk. You go ahead.
You know what I'm saying?
Speak.
Like the Majay Dodd and Kinston era, like that was epic.
That was the
Like
best.
Majay,
I think that was the best time for Green
That
Central.
was like the takeoff.
Yeah,
he put us on his back,
Yeah,
dog.
he did.
He put us on his back, like mad respect to Majay for that. And I was so anti-Kinston then, and you know, and I worked at Kinston, worked at West Pharmaceuticals also. So I'm in the mix with the guys. So I'm talking my cold cash, you know, holding it down for the boys, you know. And
Right.
but the table has turned, and now I'm a big Kinston fan, honestly. And I get to cover these kids. Tyreek Copper, I've been covering him since he was a freshman to a senior, and I absolutely love the kids now.
Oh,
So the table has turned tremendously, and being professional, I had to turn it to give the respect to the kids, South of North, North of North, all of it. And along the way, I also started the Pirate Pulse with my nephew. He's a big ECU fan. He just graduated ECU 2 years ago. He's the beat writer for it. I'm more of a supervisor. We co-founded it, and he covers football, he covers basketball, he covers baseball. We go to ECU Media Day tomorrow morning before the MLK thing. And that's where I'm at. Also, I work for NC Preps. I cover the whole state. I just started that in July. It's a lot. It's a whole lot. But NC Preps is with On 3, which is one of the biggest sports network in the nation right now. Like when you go for information, On 3 is the top dog. So I'm very proud of that, having my name connected with that. One day I want to keep building into that. I'm a very ambitious person. I like to throw a lot of stuff on the wall to see if it sticks. And if it don't, I just move to something else. So,
You said
that's me. I'm sorry.
You said you ran track. What was your?
I'm 400 runner.
Okay.
Love it. Got to be a man to run the 400. And I love coaching it. I love coaching. You got to be a dog to run the 400. You can't just go out there and be like, hey, I'm here.
Right.
You can do that in 100.
Yeah.
You know, you can do that in 100.
Now that 400 is something different, boy.
No, sir. Yes, sir. 100%.
So how long did it take you to run the 400 right
Oh,
now?
I don't, right
When was the
now.
time you ran full speed? First of all, he said never.
Never.
I will say this: they do got the records. I do got the record for the 400 at Green Central, and it's laser time. It's 50. It's a high 50, like not 51, but high 50, like 50.9. Yeah. My son told me he's gonna beat that. He's in 9th grade. It's not happening.
He ain't got it.
Yeah.
He still ain't got it.
Ain't none of them got it like I had it. So it is what it is.
So the people that don't know, what is New Sports?
News Sports is so News started about 2015. I got a great boss. He used to be the mayor of Kinston, BJ Murphy. He started News, and they had News Sports in and out. But Junius Smith, I don't know if y'all remember Junius, but he was in and out with it. Brian Hanks was in and out with it, and they stopped it in 2019 and restarted in 2021. So News Sports is totally digital. As we know, newspapers are gone.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't see no more newspapers. So now it's digital, and now everything's online. And when I did my interview with him to get the job, I told him my idea was, man, it's social media.
Yeah.
Like everything's, and this was 4 or 5 years ago. I said everything is social media, and it's right there, right now. We need to go out there with our phones, highlights, updates, score updates, player interviews. You don't have to edit that. You don't have to do nothing crazy. You just boom, pop it up there, share it.
Is there any time you ever do have to edit any of the interviews?
Yeah, absolutely. Now I have a camera guy. I have my editor. I have this guy named Danny Perez. Great dude. Great dude. When y'all get a chance, go to News Sports Instagram and look at the first pin video. It's about a 4-minute video that we did for Kinston before their state championship. And it's the best work I've ever done. It's awesome. I cover the community. I cover about growing up through teachers. You grow up through Rochelle. You grow up through Simon Bright or whatever, and the steps, the proud of being from Kinston and just holding down the legacy, the standards. But to get back to your question, no, I have a real video guy that does my podcast, that does my editing, that makes me look great.
Right.
That makes me look great, and I can't take all that credit. But during the videos, that I do some editing, but I'm more so decision. Like, there's kids I interview, and the interviews are terrible. Like, being real, and I'm here for the kids, and those interviews don't get posted.
That's good.
But I go back to them next week, and I keep going to them, and I keep going to them, and keep going to
Until
them.
you'll see, you'll go like, you gotta get do this better, do that better.
Mm-hmm.
But until they get it, then you're like, okay.
Yeah, because I don't want to do nothing to make them look like, you never know who's looking, man.
Yeah.
You never know who's looking. Social media reaches so many different places. But I also use that video for my article.
Yeah.
So I'll transcribe it, take what he said, put it in there, make it sound a little bit better.
And then it's like, you don't know who's looking, and then it's like people are so judgmental towards kids. Like, they'll just not even know the kid and just swear they're from a bad place or just because they are from Kingston.
Man, there's no filter on the internet. There's no filter on the internet. And I'm very sensitive. Like, I talk trash. And I'm very sensitive when somebody talk junk about me or talk junk about my content. That's something I've had to get better about as a professional. It's just, sometimes you just gotta let them talk.
So that goes into my next question. Do you control your social media plus the new stuff?
For sure. I control all the social medias for the new sports stuff and my social medias as well. I think I would say I'm an expert when it comes to social media and getting it out there and getting it up and getting it to the right people, getting it to the right views. New sports in the past 30 days has got us to, including Instagram and Facebook, we're at like 10 million views.
That's good.
And that's not all coming from Kingston and
That's
stuff.
gonna be everywhere.
So that's where those crazy comments come from of a dude from South Carolina just talking about this kid that he don't know at all.
At all.
That's the internet.
So what you said earlier that you're a family man, how do you balance Trey as the family man, Trey as a...
That's a great question, man. I'm really glad you asked me that because I always want to give a shout out to my wife.
Yeah.
Shaniqua Scott. She's awesome. Making sure that I am a family man and I'm not neglecting what I'm supposed to be doing. I always date my wife. I always make sure I'm there for her. But I'm always need to make sure I'm the father for my kids and responsibility for that. And it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard because all those things I just named off for you, the NC Preps, the News, to the Pirate Pulse, to being a dad. Also, I'm on the Greene County Recreation Board. I'm making sure, like last year, I made sure that we had tackle football back. Like I don't know if y'all seen that video, but I made a video and I raised money to make sure we got all our pads, all our helmets and stuff. That's important to me.
That's definitely needed for the. It's not you just doing it for the kids the most part.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with me.
No.
That has everything to do with us.
So do you get your kids involved with what you doing? Like show them the ropes or see if they want to follow your steps?
A little bit, man. My kids humble me all the time. My oldest son, man, I did everything with him, from T-ball to, he's 20 now. From T-ball to there, and we went everywhere between. I gave him every opportunity he wanted, and some things he liked and some things he just didn't.
Yeah.
And I had to learn that it ain't me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I did a great job. He's a good young man. He's learning his way as any 20-year-old. And now I got a kid in 9th grade. My stepson's in the 6th grade, and I got a 3-year-old.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm
30 and 20 and 3.
20 and 3. That is a big jump.
I got a lot of facilitating. Yeah.
You wear 6 hats. How is it like being able to maneuver all them jobs at once? Like you got this day, this, that day. It's like it's so many jobs for one person.
Man, I don't stop. Like while we were sitting here talking a while ago, I've been uploading my pictures from Instagram for Facebook for the Kingston High Green Central game. I got about 3 articles on NC Preps I need to write. I got a couple articles on this news I need to write. Still got to take care of the home and worry about my son. He just broke his finger. He's got wrestling regionals coming up on Valentine's weekend. Speaking of, I'm married. Got to make sure Valentine's weekend take care of. My little one, 3 years old, he's in football, basketball, baseball. He's just starting to get to where he likes sports. I got to make sure I'm on top of that, make sure he gets his training, because we're about to start. Hey, he's about to turn 4. We're about to get it. And I'm very excited about that because you never know what these kids like. You know, you never know if they're going to be Pokemon or if they're going to be gamers or nothing wrong with none of it. Nothing wrong with none of it. I'm just saying you never know what avenue they're going to go.
Yeah.
So when my 3-year-old, about to be 4-year-old, was starting to get in love with football, baseball, and whatever, that turns me up.
How was it like learning how to write? If that makes sense, like learning how to write the sports articles. And
Very hard, very hard. Look, I'm intelligent. I graduated ECU. I got a couple of degrees from LCC. I did some. I was in the MBA program for Mount Olive. I didn't finish it, but I still was that dude in high school that didn't care. I didn't. I just wanted to play ball, and I didn't take my stuff serious. So when it was time to go to school, my GPA was messed up, so I had to do all this, that, and the third. So I'm not the best student, and I'm not a writer, but I figured it out.
Right.
I figured it out, and it was tough. I took a lot of criticism. That made me better, made me want to go harder. I'm very competitive. I take a lot of stuff to heart, and people start talking shit about me. That's when I was like, all right, I gotta get better.
Oh my God.
They started talking, like you said, they started talking shit about you.
Yeah.
But your ambition made you even better. And like I saw last night, going around, everybody love you and respect you. Even the kids, even from that's not from Kinston, everybody know you.
Yeah, I love that part. And that's more than just news. I've done a lot of coaching. I've done a lot of flag football with adults that's from Kinston that I've made these network and these relationships with that I love. I love these dudes. That's just random people. And I know their kids and they know my kids and we've mingled and I'm definitely embedded into the community. I'm not from Kinston at all. I'm definitely from Greene County, but they know that.
Yeah.
They know that. And the kids know that. And I take pride in that. And yeah, man, I agree with you. And that's one of my favorite part is just getting the love back.
How long did it take you to get that exposure? So like everybody love you. How long did that actually take?
Well, see, and that's funny. When my boss hired me, and they did their little news release of because when I first got hired, I'm gonna get to your question. When I first got hired, I got hired for like an intern spot, just like a little spot, and my boss that was ahead of me, respectfully, I was 10 times better than him. And I kept telling my wife, I was like, "There's no way I keep doing this." And they're paying him that and me this.
Yeah.
And magically he just quit out of nowhere, and I took his job. Okay, but back to your question.
Go ahead. In the back of his head, like, I'm gonna show y'all now. Yeah, I got you.
Like little saying I've been saying lately, like what Dave Chappelle say, "Got you, bitch." No. Hey, this is on Twitter, so y'all got to give me some grace. Answer your question. They hired me, and they were like, "What did we just do?" And they hired me and put the article out there, and I had like, I'm just guessing, like 150 shares off the rip. And they were like, "Who is this guy? Like, who the heck did we just hire?" And it's just me, just being. I mean, they didn't hire a 20-year-old.
Yeah.
They hired at the time a 35-year-old that everybody in Kinston already knew. I was already in the scene. I party, I go out, I hang with people, I be with the people. I take pride in not. Hey, look, I take pride in not being a lame. Like, I'm a dude.
Yeah.
I'm a dude. I take pride in that.
Yeah.
Man of the people.
Yeah.
I love it. How's it being able to travel and being able to see some of these great young athletes before some of them make a name for themselves and then they go on and become great?
It's
Like
awesome.
Tyreek, for example.
Tyreek, Braden Burrs from Greene Central. I'll get to Tyreek. Braden Burrs from Greene Central started ever since he was a freshman at Greene Central, baseball guy. One of the best baseball players ever come through Eastern North Carolina, not just Greene Central.
Really?
He graduated with my son in 2024. His last 2 years, he finished pitching, and he's about my size. He's not a big kid, little kid, so it makes you gravitate to him a little bit more. He finished 23-0 in pitching in the last 2 seasons. A career batting average around 500, 600. He went to ECU as a walk-on, and by the end of the year, he was the conference player of the year, the rookie of the year, made the first team All-American, and earned a scholarship. He's a dog. I love him. It's good to see that progression. I remember talking to Tyreek when he was a freshman, and I knew he had it. I knew he had it because he came to work prepared, You know, he came to practice ready to work, and he wasn't out there joking. He wasn't out there playing, and that all came from. And I know I'm babbling a little bit, but that all came from his father, Terrence Copper, which I love. Great friend of mine, Terrence Copper. Everybody know Terrence Copper?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, Terrence Copper, great dude. If you think of Terrence Copper from the outside, you think he's an NFL guy. He's probably cocky, this, that, and the third. Very humble dude, very Christian guy that believes in doing the right thing, the right ways, and he raised his son right. Sophomore year, Tyreek dropped the ball in the game. They won by 2 touchdowns. After the game, I'm trying to get my interviews. They're over there running routes. He's making them catch, and this is exactly right after the game on the field. And they're running routes. And he's making them catch the ball, no nonsense type thing. A conversation I had with the head coach, Coach Gieselman. We talked about the big difference between the East and the West, and and Coach Gieselman believes that it starts at home, and he gave the example of Tyreek Copper. So kids, including my kids, they don't eat school lunch no more. Mm-hmm. They don't eat school breakfast no more. They're not going to take and they definitely ain't going to take a lunch bag to school. That's just lame to them. You know what I'm saying? Tyreek Copper, he eats breakfast at home. He eats school lunch. His dad packs his lunch, and he eats school lunch, and he eats what his dad packs. He's getting the nutritions in to be an athlete. His thighs are like this. He's not skinny. He's not little. He's getting his protein in. They're taking it serious.
I mean, 'cause a lot of kids now fast food. They don't want like that.
That was us.
Yeah, they
We
was.
see McDonald's before every game.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Shake, all that.
I blame the society. I blame the nation. I mean, look how hard it is now. Who everybody has to work to get their money. Then who's got time to cook?
Right.
My wife works her ass off, and then got kids to pick up. Then we got to go to practice. And then she's got to worry about me. Then you telling me that she's got to cook every night? That's not happening.
Yeah.
So it's tough. It really is tough, but it's just some hard decisions you got to make sometimes. You know, if you get that routine down, and just Terrence Copper did it right way with his kids. That's all.
Do you feel this just? I don't know how the recruitment went. But do you feel like ECU dropped the ball not
Absolutely.
recruiting him?
Absolutely.
And I was just about to say, because his dad went to ECU, his brother went to ECU. Everybody thought he was ECU bound.
I've been very vocal about this. I made a clip. I put it on my Twitter. I made sure it was shared to mine. I made sure it was pinned to the Pirate Post. I made sure the world saw it. For one, the legacy part.
Yes.
Okay, so the world of NFL, the world of high school and college right now is transfer portal.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants to transfer. ECU doesn't have money. ECU, they cannot keep kids there. They cannot pay kids to come there. They don't have money. You got a kid 10 minutes down the road. So that's one recruiting tool. You're close to home.
Pipeline.
Second recruiting tool, your dad played here. He wants to live in his dad's shoes. He wants to show, hey, I'm going to continue this legacy. That's another recruiting tool to keep him there. Dude just broke every record in North Carolina in receiving. He finished third in receiving yards in the nation, number 1 in receiving touchdowns. Doesn't get an offer from ECU. It's disrespectful.
Yeah,
it's disrespectful, and it's insane. I could say a lot more about
we had this conversation before they played the state championship, and I said if they won the state championship, I feel like even if they didn't win, they should retire his jersey.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Kansas should retire. But has they even retired Brandon jersey?
I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. They definitely should. 4-time state champion.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
what else? What else he got to prove to get his jersey retired?
and he might have his jersey retired. I would say yes, but I don't know if I've seen it. If I had to guess, I would say they have, or at least done something. But I don't know. It's a great question. I don't know. So it's hard to say. We need to retire Brandon's jersey. I mean Tyreek's jersey, and Brandon's is not.
Yeah.
So I'm with you.
I feel that. You're right.
Cause
It's a waiting process.
it's a waiting process.
I'm telling you this. I'm a big time Carolina fan. I hate Duke. I hate State.
That's my
Where
game.
you
Right
fit
there.
in.
Hey, I hate them.
State can't come
State
in.
okay.
But listen, next year I will be wearing a State Wolfpack jersey. I love some Tyreek Copper. It's nothing but respect.
I feel it. Speaking of jerseys, I see you got
Yes, sir.
the Drake May.
Go ahead. Yeah, okay.
Go ahead.
So I'm in a Facebook group with a bunch of old heads from Kinston. I consider myself old head, so it's okay. Old heads from Kinston. And it's called Welcome to the Sports Lounge. This is my shout out to the guys right here. There's about 85 of us in there, and we've been talking about it all year. I think Drake May should be MVP.
Me too.
I'm very biased. I'm very, very biased, but I love Drake May, man.
Matthew.
He's a dude.
I give it to Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford's got the numbers.
Matthew Stafford had more to work with too.
Bingo.
Oh, yeah.
There's no Puka on the Patriots. Diggs did his thing. Don't get me wrong.
There's no
Diggs.
Devontae Adams on the Patriots.
Yes. I mean, I think we look at Cooper Kupp. He's a product of the system. We got to give Sean McVay his props too. And like,
5th round pick, 5th, 6th round pick.
Both of them want it.
Hey.
Cup and Puka want it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now he do good. Receiver
You
talent.
don't need to draft a receiver in the first round. You don't got to do it. Running back either.
here's another thing I got that shows you how good Stafford's team is. We all agree the Seahawks are good.
Oh, yeah.
Good football team. Stafford had 130 passing yards and they beat the Seahawks. That's not MVP to me. That's I'm not saying he ain't MVP. Let me take that back. That supports my statement that Drake May had to do more.
You biased. You being
Very biased.
You
Very biased. The boys know that too. They give me hell. The boys know that.
Yeah, you say you followed Drake May when he was at Carolina. So, how was that experience?
Man, it's pretty cool to see him play, but then to see him come in and get in front of the mic, and I'm like from here to there, and they're just talking like dudes, like we're talking now.
Yeah.
And he says the right things. He says what he's supposed to say. You can tell he's a great teammate. And, hey, man, quarterback's position is weird. You have to be a great role model, great dude. You cannot be... trying to throw a good name at it. You can't be Richard Sherman and go play quarterback. You can't be out there talking. You can't be... And that's no shot at Richard. Like, I was a talker. I was a quarterback. I played safety. That was me. But you can't be that dude at quarterback.
No.
Like Johnny Manziel.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna last for so long. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah, you gotta be a
Rivers
leader.
made a career out of it.
Yeah,
Phillip Rivers
Phillip
been getting off
Rivers
for a
did.
long
For sure. But it did a
It's
little different
spirited.
way.
It's like, it
Yeah.
ain't cussing. It's
Yeah.
hot dog. Like, you got this,
But to answer your question, man, it's awesome. My favorite person to interview was Caleb Love. He would have terrible games. He would have terrible games, and they would come in. We'll go in the locker room. There's about 10 media guys. We'll be surrounding him. They were like, Caleb, you did this, you did that. Y'all lost, and blah, 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 blah. And he'll be like, it's on me. He said, I got to do better. I got to get in my spots better. I got to find ways to be more productive. And he's like, he always took accountability.
Yeah.
And it's rare like that, man. It shows maturity.
Yeah.
Shout out to Caleb. He had 22 points last night for Portland. He's balling out.
He did. He is. He is.
Now, well, with college, I think we asked this before. Do you think the NIL kind of mess up college football?
I do. I
College
do.
sports.
100%.
College sports
in general.
I do, but I'm on both sides on it. Also, I think it messed it up, but at the same time, gave everybody else the same opportunity to start cheating.
Yeah.
Like, how long has the SEC been doing this?
Yeah.
Years.
Yeah.
And they've been bad ever since.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ever since the NIL started, they've been
That's
bad.
why Saban got up out of there. He said, I ain't doing this. It's
Yeah.
better. It's best. Let's leave it under the table.
I always felt like they should have got like a stipend. Like, you know how you in college and you get, what is it, when we used to work and get paid? I feel like it should have been that.
They call it
should've
something. I forgot what it's
Work
there
study,
now.
work study, work
Like they
study.
all get something now on the whole team. I forgot what it's called. I forgot the terminology. That is now. That's part of the NIL stuff now. That everybody gets paid. Something. I don't know what it is. I forgot what it was called. But it's just not right, man. The NCAA just is not regulating stuff like they're supposed to.
Yeah.
Like letting these people play 5-6 years, just transferring every year. Like if money's gonna be involved, contracts need to be involved.
Yeah.
You can't come in every year and just
At
leave.
least stay at least 2 years. Then leave.
Yeah.
Do 2 years at least, a minimum. Cause
Yeah.
they be out there every year.
And you talk about transfer. What was it that made it? Because transfer always been there, of course, but why is it worse now? Like people just go for a couple months and be like, I want to transfer.
Well, cause back in the day, if you transfer, you just have to sit out a year.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say.
Now it's you transfer, you go and play. So now you're not wasting time. Now you know. When's the last time you heard about a guy getting redshirted?
Never.
Yeah.
Because you can go play. Because now the red shirts don't make it to D1. Now the red shirts are A&T.
Yeah.
And then they're going D1.
Yeah.
Which there's some good stuff to it. There's some good now. These junior colleges, these D1, these D1, AA, whatever it's called, they're getting more players in, and they're getting get to facilitate. But as a high school kid, especially a low tier high school kid like Tyreek Copper, is killed recruiting. Now to be a D1 guy, you have to be the guy. Like there's no doubt about it, and it's hard now. It's hard. You're just not picking up D1 scholarships like you used to.
Tyreek Copper, but his teammate was good too. His number 5.
Yes.
Chambers.
Yes, Brendan Chambers. Yeah. Brendan Chambers came from Spring Creek. Interesting story about Brendan. Brendan, he played last night, by the way, number 5. Brendan Chambers just started playing football his junior year. Always been a basketball guy. He went to Spring Creek, first 4 games, caught 200 yards a game. Boom. Marshall called and said, hey, we're interested in this guy. After that, he started getting a little more attention. If you don't know much about Spring Creek, they're not good at sports unless it's soccer. And so after that, he started getting all the attention. So he didn't really catch too much after that. And then he transferred to Kinston after playing with the Terrence Copper 7-on-7 team. And Aaron watched him every game. He got better. By the 8th, 9th game, he was a D1 receiver, in my opinion.
I mean, you can't teach 6'5".
You can't teach 6'5". But I've seen a lot of dudes 6'5" as starter.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. You can't teach 6'5".
You can't teach it.
Yeah, I'm
what
with
you
you.
gonna do is up to you.
Yeah, but he got better every game. He saw the difference between Spring Creek and Kinston. He got better every game. By the end of the season, he was a dog.
Yeah, he was.
And he's still learning. He's still growing. Like Tyreek is where he's at. Not saying he's not going to keep going. Tyreek is polished. Brendan Chambers is not. And it's a great thing. That means he's still got room to grow.
I see a lot of T. Higgins in there, boy. Chambers.
Oh man.
That 6'5" frame, that 6'5" frame at number 5 remind me a little bit of T. Higgins. I'm just saying. That's just from my perspective.
Receiver to be compared to.
Hey.
Hell of a receiver.
So is your main focus on what everything you do is more on the east side of North Carolina, or is more worldwide? Not worldwide, but more whole North Carolina.
All right, so my end goal, I always make goals every year.
Uh-huh.
And I think it's important to make goals. My end goal is I want to be the voice of North Carolina high school sports. I want to be the guy when they talk about high school sports. I want to, Trey Scott, he covers high school sports. That's my goal.
Yeah.
So. But yes, starts in the East always because there's nobody in the East.
Yeah.
These kids don't get no recognition. Raleigh, Greensboro, Reedsville, Burlington, Charlotte, they got their stuff.
Yeah.
We don't, and we don't get recruited as well. So I'm working on that as well. I'm holding an exposure camp in April. Still working on some stuff to try to help kids get recruited, try to get colleges there. Because one thing I found out talking to everybody is, in Raleigh, it's easy for a college coach to come in and hit 5 high schools within 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You go to Greene County, you go 10 minutes, you still ain't seen another high school.
Yeah.
No.
So you got to go. You might be traveling all day just to see 3 high schools.
Right.
So it's a little bit more spread it out. So if I feel like if I can get everybody in the same spot and hold these types of camps, that it'll be easy for college coaches to come and check 50 kids out instead of going to see just one top kid.
Yeah.
So go ahead. Thanks.
Go ahead.
So what would you want to do this camp?
I'm looking to partner up with a company called VTO Sports, and they hold their camp, so I ain't got to do it myself. And they need turf, so more than likely I'll probably do it at John Paul.
John Paul.
John Paul. It's in Greenville. It's a private school, but they have a turf field, and that's what they need. They need a turf field to be able to time the 40s on accurately.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I would love to go there.
Hey, that feels nice. That feels awesome.
What you about to ask?
I said I want to pick his brain real quick.
All right.
Because recently, being from North Carolina, we are also always known as a hoop state. But as of recent years, our football has gotten bigger and better.
Yeah.
Give me your brain on that. How you feel about it?
Talking about high school?
High school,
High
just
school?
high school in general. But our football has been getting more love recently now than basketball. Always gonna be basketball, but we're now just starting to get the recognition for football. D1 athletes, high, low D2 athletes. They're getting more and more kids scholarships.
I don't think we'll never be able to compete with Florida and Texas.
No.
Okay, so let's put in Georgia.
No.
Okay, so those three, they got the populations more than we got. They got the more major cities that we don't have. Texas just is so damn big, and they got so much support. Like they're already on college level when it comes to high school. So we'll never get there. Florida, they just got dogs. I don't know what it is. Like you'll see the kid with the dreads and dark skin. They just dudes.
See first round potential in that boy.
But we have been getting some athletes in that's going to college, like University of Tennessee. A name that he played at Great Central, but he's transferred to Durham. Isaiah Campbell.
I love him. I've done a podcast with him. I love Isaiah. He's a dog. And like when I use that term lightly all the time. Dog this, dog that.
Yeah.
No, he grew up with my son. He is a dog. Like he is the guy that you don't want to practice against. Like he's the guy that I remember. He was a sophomore. My son was a senior or junior, and he was a freshman. And they were like nobody liked him. I'm like, why? Because he's not a bad kid. He's a great dad, great family. I'm like, why? Because he goes so hard, and he's 6'4", and 280. Like nobody wants to get in front of him. He's out there going 100%, and it's on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Nobody want to play against that.
You just failed the math test.
Yeah,
I'm tired.
Well, we know Isaiah Campbell too because with me and Jay was our counselor, and and when we was growing up playing, he was a little kid.
Yeah.
So to see him grow up to be what he is now, we love to see that.
I love it. It broke my heart to see him leave.
Oh yeah.
I don't hold it against him.
Yeah.
It worked for him. Like, you got to look after yourself 100%. I'm down for that.
Yeah.
But as a Ram, it broke my heart. Because he would have been on a team that I think they could have made a run. And he was a dominant factor that changes the game. When you got one guy on the D line that takes 3 or 4 people to block, it makes everybody better.
Yeah.
Like everybody's free. So it hurt me bad, but it is what it is, man. It worked for him. I'm super happy for him. I love him to death. I know he's gonna make it to the NFL. Very proud.
Like you said, you just gotta take care of yourself sometimes.
Yeah.
You know? So I understand that too.
Facts.
So I often say Reggie Bullock is the best high school athlete I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
I played against Brandon every year. But when I seen Brandon, he was a 10-year-old lanky kid, you feel me?
You're not wrong.
It wasn't as impressive. Like when I seen Reggie, it was like seeing Jordan. Like, you feel me? So who's been the most eye-catching athlete you've seen?
Male or female?
Male or female.
Get some females too.
Man, let's start with your first opening statement. You're not wrong. Reggie was averaging 30, going to Chicago, busting people.
Crazy.
Brandon, everybody knew what he was going to be, and he was on that level. But like what Brandon's doing now, he wasn't doing that in high school. He was more a utility guy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna block your shot. I'm gonna go there and pass the ball.
Yeah.
He's very unselfish. Play within the team. He wasn't the lead guy, even though he was. Reggie was the guy.
Yeah, every night.
Yeah.
Every night.
Man, I'm sure I'm gonna leave somebody out, and I'm sure I'm gonna be very biased. Starting with Tyreek, I've never seen a wide receiver lead a football team. Like, put a football team on his back.
Man, we're getting triple team like Calvin Johnson at the goal line. That's all I'm gonna say.
Midway game, they had the outside line. They had them boxed in. They had the outside linebacker slid over. They had a guy in his face. And they had a safety 8 yards over. He still scored like 2 or 3 touchdowns. Like, I've never seen a wide receiver put the team on his back. Like, you see a running back do it. You see a quarterback do it. You know, you see that stuff happen. But an actual receiver, like, he won't catching, like, jet sweeps and doing it. Like, an actual receiver put his team on his back. That's him. Very biased with this one, but Pooh Bear. Jamari Coppage. My dog. Love him. He could have went places. He was just like me. We didn't take grades seriously, so I want to say that very lightly, because I'm not shamming him. but he was amazing. One of the greatest athletes I ever seen. And I think the GPA part hurt him on his recruitment. And like I said, I'm not talking down on him because I did the same mistakes. So I get it. But that's just how important it is. You can be the best athlete in the world, and that can stop you from going places. Who else, man? Zamaria James. Is it James? Jones. Thank you.
NC State. No Pitt. Yeah,
Amazing.
I'm about to say.
Amazing.
Hold on.
Wait. Listen.
Wait. Can you say her? If you would have got her and Michaela Boykin against each other, who you got?
I don't know her.
You didn't know about Michaela Boykin from Clinton?
No.
Oh
no.
my God.
I ain't gonna act like I do. I don't. Can't give you that one.
But Zamir Jones.
I'll look her up though.
Yeah, she was. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man, I love her guy, and she knew she was it too.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
But her teammate that helped her that when they won state senior year, she's good too. She is a
Jordan Speller.
She's
Yep, she
at a
transferred.
Christian. She's private school right now.
She went to Grace, and I think she transferred again.
They she at High Point right now.
Okay.
The same
Yep.
that Bam went. The same one that Bam went.
She went to Grace Christian, where Mez Coppage went,
Mhm.
and then so she went to High Point.
I think she at High Point right now.
She was Max Preps All-American freshman team.
And she won state last year with Grace.
Yeah, she's nasty.
Oh, yeah. left.
Yeah, for sure. What do y'all think about women's basketball? I know y'all got the questions, but what do y'all think about the WNBA? Any fans? Where we at? We're
It's not
like it.
it's
Yeah,
not.
good.
I say they got better, skill wise. Like now, I think they better now skill wise than back then. I don't know, if it's just because they getting more exposed. They probably had the talent, and they just now getting exposed for it now.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty dope. Just.
I went It's probably not hard to tell this, but I'm a Caitlin Clark stan. Like I'm OD with it.
Yeah.
Like y'all probably would hate me. Like
Ain't nothing wrong with Caitlin.
yeah, no, I love Caitlin, man. I love Caitlin. She has some terrible fans as well too, though. I'm not one of those, but I love the rivalry. I love the Angel Race rivalry. I love everybody against her. I think everybody hates her because of she gets all the love, and they're like, well, we've been doing this. Where's ours?
Yeah.
And it's a lot to do. Let's be real. She's a great white hope. Like she's white and she's balling and.
The Great White Hoop.
That boy can't get away
So-
from Great White Hoop. Leave them alone, Trey.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm gonna leave it alone.
I'm realistic about it. I understand that's a factor of it,
Oh my
but at the same time, in the same breath, she's the all-time NCAA leading scorer and assist person. That's insane.
No, I get you.
Not to get on track.
Yeah.
We need an apology on again too.
I get what you saying, that Trey. You keep going because
No.
the Great White Hope.
Fill me in.
The Great White Hope.
The NBA's Great White Hope.
Oh, who is it? Who is it?
Cooper Flag.
Okay.
He said Cooper Flag was gonna average a good 13 points a game. He wasn't gonna be all that.
I don't care for Cooper
He
Flag,
was
just
wrong.
because where he went. But
He was wrong.
he
Let's just say
downgraded
that.
Cooper Flag. He was saying he wasn't going to do this and that.
And he said, how you feel about this? My brother said that he ran from competition because, he supposed to be in the class. Now there's freshmen. Like with AJ Banza.
Cameron Boozer,
All them.
all these.
I never thought about
He
that.
said
I
he
never-
ran from competition, but he went to go play in the NBA. That's better competition than he was ever going to play.
He knew he was gonna be the clear-cut #1 overall pick if he went to the class he went in that year. But if he would have came in this class, I don't think he would have been the #1
But he
pick.
still went to go play better
Man,
competition.
there's no bigger Duke hater than me.
I love it.
Like,
I love it.
Look. All right, so I started before I got to NC Preps. I told you my goal was to be the voice of North Carolina sports. So I also started Trey Scott Sports,
Right.
and I stopped that when I went to NC Preps because I got too much on my plate. I said I got to facilitate my focus. Blah blah blah. So I was covering games and stuff, and with ACC basketball tournament, and I made a couple of posts, and I got a lot of North Carolina following, and so I was making North Carolina posts about Cooper Flag and blah 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 blah.
Look at him.
Do y'all know when you're on Facebook, the people you may know? Do y'all know the theory behind that?
What's
There's
that?
people that's viewed your page, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So I made a post about Cooper Flag,
And they people you may know.
His mom.
Oh
Man.
Oh yeah, she definitely.
And the way I know it was true. She was on my wife's page too.
Oh,
man.
And my wife don't share like that type of stuff. She don't share that. Like that's just random. But
She
I was talking my trash. I was like, I forgot what the post was or whatever. But yeah. Again, let's go back to social media. It can take you many different places. You never know who's looking.
He's with me. He's with me.
I'm a hater.
Thank you.
But
Thank you.
But complain the man, dog.
I ain't apologize.
Complain the man. Hey, he's a dude. He's not a bust. He's not a Flipkowski.
All right.
He's not Bancaro either. Bancaro's one of the best Duke players. I love Bancaro. He's a
I love
dog.
him too. I love him too.
He's not a Bancaro, but he's a tier under him.
Okay.
I don't like Duke at all. So I was against Cooper Flat, but I just like arguing with these guys.
Yeah.
And he's the easiest one to get to sometimes. So.
All I'm saying is, yes, he's a dog. Yes, he's good. I'll apologize to Cooper Flat. I will apologize. Yes, he's this, he's that, and third, but
We need to highlight that part.
but my problem with the whole Cooper Flat situation is y'all call him a generational player coming out of college. When y'all did not do that with when they compare him to Paulo, y'all didn't do that. Y'all called Paulo a generational talent.
He was.
Paulo, so
They called him that.
they call him a generational talent. They call Steph a generational talent.
I want to call it Steph.
They did. When he coming out of college to the draft, that's what they called him.
He went 7th. That's not generational talent.
Man, you know what they said, but that's what the reporter
I
said.
don't remember that.
That was my whole
That's
problem.
all-
Y'all give him too
That was
much.
bad ankle stuff too. That wasn't
Yeah,
even.
that was bad. But y'all gave him too much at one time. I feel like they rushed him to the league.
Yeah.
They gave him too much pressure, and I ain't like that from my end. Why y'all saucing this man up, and he ain't even stepped 1 foot in the league yet.
Oh yeah, I mean ESPN definitely was right. Like for sure.
Even call him the Great White Hope. That's the name Larry Bird had. I'm just saying.
My thing is with these Duke guys, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. They come in NBA ready. They come in NBA ready. Zion,
Jason Tatum.
NBA ready.
Ready.
Bancaro, NBA ready. Cooper Flag, NBA ready.
Brett Ingram.
They come in NBA ready.
We only played a couple games.
But
NBA
when
ready.
they lose in March, it's they were freshmen.
Yeah, no, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, it was they're freshmen. They're freshmen. What do you expect? They're freshmen. I ain't. That's what bothers me with Duke fans. They use that freshman thing. Then they brag about how there are so many NBA All Stars in the league. But when they're in college, they couldn't win. So
Only one that did win was Julia Okafor. Just saying.
And-
Freshman year, then the freshman
I
year
like
didn't win.
Oakford. I like Oakford.
So what's your take on for basketball, college basketball? Someone want to play 1 year and go straight to the league after that.
It is what it is. It's a different era now. It's different times. Times are different. Go for it. But make sure you. That's why transfer portal is good
Yeah.
because
Damn, I sit out.
there's some people that go to the league that just ain't ready.
Yeah.
Like, can we honestly say Deron Sharp was ready for the NBA?
No.
He is now. He's playing great now. Deron Sharp played at South Central. He plays for the.
Oh yeah, I know him.
Yeah.
Deron, you want to get some Madre? I've seen him plenty of times.
He is now. He's doing great now, but it took him 5 years in the league. He could have did that in Carolina.
Yeah.
But Baycott tried to do that, and look what happened then. He can't get a chance.
Yeah.
So I get both sides. Either you jump on your potential and what they want to give you now, and if you don't and you stay too long, he stayed in college too long. He don't have a potential.
Yeah. And see, I think Jay stated before, and you back me up on that. Your first year in the league from college or football, basketball, you shouldn't start.
I say that with football. Like
Football.
NFL quarterbacks, I don't feel no NFL quarterback should get drafted and start right away. Even if that guy set out 6 games, 4 games, something, you should not go and start week 1 NFL as a rookie.
Shout out to Jaden Daniels, baby.
Listen, I said that, and then he went and messed up there. Before
you're not
him,
wrong.
It was like
You're not wrong.
Cam Newton and Andrew Luck. Them were the only other two.
Yeah, it's a hard position, man. People don't understand how much goes into the quarterback position.
Then
It's ridiculous.
You're going to ruin him. Like Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson should have never started his first year in the NFL. And Richardson shouldn't have been drafted at 13 starts. But it's like you ruining, and you on a short leash. You on a short leash, and the coaching staff on a short leash.
They probably coach what?
The ones that drafted you, they get rid of them first. The ones that drafted you,
This coach got to go on first.
You not far behind because the new coach don't got no loyalty to you.
Right.
So
He like Daniel Jones more than him.
So no Eagles fans in here, correct?
No.
Okay. Jalen Hurts opinion. Anywhere from any position, anywhere, and I'll tell you where I'm going.
He not a top 10 quarterback.
I call him a top 10 quarterback.
Yeah, he's not a top 10
I
quarterback.
don't think he's a top 10 quarterback either. But he's not a bad quarterback though.
When you do a lot of winning, I don't understand what's the argument.
But
When you do a lot of winning,
I think it's 10 more players that's better than him.
I'm not picking 10 players over him.
I'm talking
It
about
might be better.
quarterback.
I'm not picking 10 quarterbacks over him. There might be 10 better throwers of the football.
Yeah.
But he win more than majority of them too. So
You don't think he getting carried? He get ever since Saquon got there, he been getting carried.
he do some
That tush push
carrying
kind of
too.
hit them a lot.
He carried.
He do
Saquon
some
barely
carrying
played
too.
good.
And
Saquon had
then
a
in
terrible
both his
season
Super
this year.
Bowls, he played out of his mind.
Yeah.
Well, the last one was alright, but the first one he played out of his mind in that Super Bowl.
He did.
Is it fair to say Troy Aikman got carried?
Yeah,
Yeah.
shit.
Emmitt
Tom Brady
Smith-
got carried.
Emmitt Smith and Michael Irvin, he got
the
carried.
best offensive line in that defense with Dion, all the boys,
Yeah.
I get in trouble for saying that.
What
so.
they say?
What?
So I started this conversation because in the sports lounge, my Facebook group, not my Facebook group, but the group I'm in, the guys up there saying that it's time for the Eagles to move on from Hurts.
No,
Absolutely
no.
not.
I think they should keep him and just work around.
No.
Cause I think they're gonna get rid of AJ Brown.
AJ Brown.
Right, that's more of a problem to me.
Yeah.
Now, and let's be clear, AJ Brown's a better football player at his position than Jalen Hurts.
Right.
Sure.
But you can't be going out there showing your ass.
Nah.
Like, you just can't.
And then he dropped those
And
passes
then you-
last game.
You remember how you were talking about Tyreek, and it's like you never seen a wide receiver carry. It's because you're relying on another position to be good.
Yep.
So it's like, yeah, AJ Brown is a better player, but yeah, your quarterback ain't getting you that big.
You go out there and make a scene in the NFL, and the NFL just don't do that. Look at Terrell Owens.
Yeah.
They moved him so fast.
Antonio
Gone.
Brown had 1,000-yard receiving yards like seasons in a row.
Mm-hmm.
They traded him. But as soon as he became too big of a distraction, he got traded. Nobody's bigger than the program in the NFL.
Tell you what.
That's right.
Patrick Mahomes he could probably do what he wants.
Quarterback position can get away with
Yeah,
it.
they can get away with it a little bit more.
So you agree with what they're saying? First round picks have more leeway and room to mess up than second and third round picks.
It's an investment. So if I give you $1 million and I give you 200,000,
I spent more out of you.
we gonna work on it.
Yeah, you got time.
I'm gonna get another one of you.
I got another 200.
He got time to mess up.
Yeah.
But you gotta go and get it right now. You gotta come on right now. Yeah. You spent how many years? You spent 5 years. He spent 3 in the school. You spent 5 in school. We just spent more out of you.
Yeah, it's a business decision. You got to protect your money. Yeah, I agree.
All right, so Trey, I seen an article you put out not too long ago. I want to tell the people your take on public schools versus private schools.
Oh,
Prep
you
school.
trying to get me in
I-
trouble. You trying to get me in trouble.
I seen it not too long ago. I said he make a great point.
Yeah, there's so many different things. I'm very opinionated. It gets me in trouble a lot. Yeah, okay. It's cheating. It's cheating. There's no reason a charter school should be playing with public schools.
Mm-hmm.
Green Central's going to be a 2A, or it's now 3A because of 1A through 8A. Wilson Prep, you never know what superstar they're going to get next year and where they're coming from.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming from Williamston. They're coming from Rocky Mount. They're coming from Goldsboro. They're coming from this. Okay, and I get it. Yes, the pushback is going to be, well, kids transfer all the time. They do, but in public schools is different. Like, there's rules, and you got your core kids that you got your boy you grew up with that you play rec ball with. You got them core kids. These charter schools are not. Those kids are not the core kids that grew up. Mm-hmm. It takes away the community aspect of high school sports. going deeper into it, when you go to Charlotte area, we don't know nothing over here. We just got Wilson Prep. Okay, Charlotte area, you got Queens Grant. It's a 1A school. That's the biggest no. If it was 8A, I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
They're in 1A, and they got 7 guys over 6'4". And they're in 1A. And let's be transparent. What is a 1A school around here?
Aiden Griffin.
No, they're 3A.
Yeah, I see it.
The smallest school around here would be like Jones Senior, or like where Coach Quinlan is coaching Southside, Chalkawinity. Very, very, very poor schools that might have a 6'4" kid every 6 years, and they got 7 kids going D1. It's stupid. It's not fair, and it's just it ruins the game. It ruins the game. And it's not just that. Green Central Tennis, I know y'all know a little bit, but I know we're not all tennis fans, including me. Green Central Tennis dominates tennis. They grow up playing tennis here. Like they grow here, and here. But when they get to the state championships and they lose against Raleigh Charter, that's got 6 foreign kids on their team that from international students that all like. All right, here's my thing: take them charter schools and put them in a division by themselves and let them play.
Right. They should know where they should be playing against public schools.
And I want to make this clear for like the Wilson Preps and the Queens Grant, all these schools. I'm not taking shots at the kids or the coaches or the programs. It's the NCHSAA. They're just playing with what they're told they need to play at. They're giving the ball and say, hey, this is where you're at, this is where your classification. It's not their fault.
No, it's not.
It's not their fault. But the way it's set up, it's ridiculous. Going more deeper into the private school, I have, so y'all know APA, Parrott Academy?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was torn when I first started covering this new sports. I was torn in between. I had to cover public schools and I had to cover APA. APA is known to winning state championships in football. But here's my thing: it's private school, and they play 8-man football. How can you compare that to 11-man football?
8-man football. They do 8-man football?
8-man football.
What the hell is missing in 8-man football?
And then they get on me about, well, why ain't we getting the same coverage? Why? Well, how am I supposed to put a first team all new sports team and really compare Tyree Copper to Joe Blow at Parrott? No, I didn't want to down no kid. That's why I said Joe Blow. To this kid at Parrott that has 1,500 yards receiving, but he was playing against who? You know what I'm saying? And he's playing 8-man. And that is a whole different style of game. It's just different. So I get torn into the public-private thing a lot. Just situations like that. There's great kids that come from public schools. There's great kids that come from private schools. Great coaches at both levels. But it's different. It's just different. That's all I got on that one. It's been a touchy subject for me the first couple of years because I had to make a decision between Jamari Coppage as my MVP. This is my very first year. Nervous as hell. I went live and everything. First time I went live on social media. I'm up there sweating and hot as hell. Like I knew I was gonna say something wrong. Worried about what everybody was gonna say because it was a touchy subject. Because I had Jamari Coppage. They were like 13-1, who did everything. He did everything. Pooh Bear was the man. And then you had this kid for Parrott. He was the man too. Ashton Brinson, and he rushed for like 2,700 yards and had like 180 tackles. Y'all are football guys. Y'all know them stats are crazy.
Yeah, they are.
Those stats don't happen on 11-man football.
How
do I compare it? So that's not a shot at the kid. I know the kid's good. But how am I supposed to compare Jamari Coppage, who's playing against Kinston, Norfolk North, all these other schools, and compared to Brinson, who's playing a whole different style game with only 8 people, against John Paul, against Harold's Christian, against Northwest Halifax, and I got torn in between that and I took the public school kid.
You didn't do wrong. 11-man football, 8-man football.
Much respect to Ashton Brinson. He's a dog.
8-man football is crazy.
What's your take on C1N, Cam Newton league that he got. What is it, 77?
So yeah. I'm all for it. So going back to East and West, why we're not as strong is because we don't have 7-on-7 teams. Shout out to Terrence Copper. He has one. He has a national team. That's also one of the reasons why Tyreek Copper is one of the best receivers in the nation, because his daddy put him on the spot to be one. He took him to Pennsylvania, to that team here. They played in Raleigh. They went to the Cam Newton stuff.
Right.
In Charlotte, it's like basketball here. They play every weekend.
Yeah.
They play 7-on-7 every weekend.
Mm.
I can name you two teams that's 7-on-7 in Eastern North Carolina. One's in Wilmington, one of them's Terrence Copper. Charlotte's probably got 40 just in a 5-mile radius. So I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's a tool of the game that's not being utilized by the East Side. We're worried about the wing T running heavy and all the other dumb crap.
Yeah.
It's time to throw the ball.
Sure,
That's what colleges do.
Damn triple option, boy. I'm telling you.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Tom Bro, that triple option never fails.
Yeah. Nah. That's an interesting subject. So Tarboro was in Kinston and Green Central's conference this year with the realignment. And I was under assumption that Tarboro was successful because of their formation, which is the power T or whatever it's called. And come to find out, it's really because they hit the freaking weight room. Yeah, they buy into football.
Yes, sir.
They don't get me wrong. They ran their stuff good. They've been running since they were in rec ball. They ran it magnificent. Yes, shout out to Tarboro. But it wasn't that. It was way they were hitting us. It was way that we couldn't tackle them. There's only one thing that explains that. They're stronger and faster than you.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why Tarboro is so successful. So I just thought I'd throw that out there because I thought it was very interesting because it's the Tarboro team. We should be able to stop it.
What you said, because I know some schools that don't condition no more like they used to, like you said, weight room and stuff like this. It's a lot of schools that don't do that anymore. They more worry about just going out, practicing, and getting everything done. But I think some weeks, or some days, you need to go prep some iron, work out.
Man, I hate the way the world is nowadays. It's like, all right, it's 105 degrees. It's 97 degrees with 105 humidity. Can't practice today. Like, fuck that. We grew up through that.
That was a perfect county.
That kid, the same kid I was. Like, come on. Stop drinking your daggone McDonald's and sodas and drink what you're supposed to drink and go to practice like you're supposed to go to practice and don't show up in August. Show up in July. I hate. We coddle kids. We coddle the community. We coddle a lot of stuff as a nation.
Yeah.
And I don't like it.
So y'all had the MLK tournament yesterday that y'all went to. What were some of the highlights from yesterday?
Baby K.
Baby Key, for sure.
Baby K is a dog,
Key.
man. Baby Key.
Yeah, Baby Key.
Baby
Keyshawn
Key.
here. He's been starting since he was a freshman. My favorite game I went to was the girls' game. It was 11 o'clock game. Number one versus number 2 team in 3A. And Kinston's been undefeated. They're a great team. And they've been winning games by a margin of 32. And they lost by 20.
Kinston girls?
Yeah.
Who they play?
They play against Goldsboro. And Goldsboro's got a great coach. Kinston does too. Kinston will bounce back. They were just very cocky. I think they need a wake-up call. Good time to lose.
Yeah.
And,
Lose early.
We'll see that game again.
Yeah. I think my best game, like for me personally, going there and watching was Coach Hines coming back, bringing his Myers Park team back home, his hometown, and getting that win. To me, that was the best thing to me.
I seen your picture.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Antoine Jameson. We got to meet Antoine Jameson.
Yeah.
His son played for Myers Park, of course. It was a good moment. I gotta love it.
You was out there too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what your take on from yesterday?
Yeah, it was all the games we saw were good games.
My best thing I pulled from it, there's 2 things I pulled from it besides the first game I mentioned was everybody that was in that tournament was either from Lenoir County, that South Lenoir, North Lenoir, Kinston, or they coached or played at Kinston. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's the first time it happened like that, right?
I think last year was like that too.
Okay.
But that's what they strive for.
Yeah.
They try to make sure it's a community thing. Then my second thing was, and I saw this last year as well, the people. It was an event. It was definitely dope. You couldn't walk to the bathroom.
No, you good.
Yeah, you're like,
You lose, you move, you lose.
Yeah.
Generally,
Your
like
feet,
really,
your
yeah.
feet.
You like, bro, stay right here. I'm going to the bathroom, then you go, now come back tight. That's what type it was on. Unless you was like Trey or was on the side on the wall and stuff, then you good, you good. But other than that, you lose that seat, you gone.
yeah. I lost mine. I had to go. In between games, I had to go to the bank, interview and stuff, and
Yeah.
I lost mine.
Yeah, that's the part right there. But it was a good event, man. Look, 5th year, 5 years in a row, 6 years next year, and like I said, this was the first time that they did a girls in a tournament.
Yep.
Goldsboro and Kent State. Mr. Ingram, he's looking at everything. He might be a busy man, but he's looking at everything, keeping his eye on everything. He invited both of them girls out, so both of them girl teams out. That was good.
Yeah.
How has Kinston bounced back since they lost the Northern Match?
They've done great. They have 5 straight wins now. They won against Green Central pretty easily Friday. And usually that game is intense, but they won pretty easily. Honestly, yesterday's game was pretty easily. They got off to a hot start. Goldsboro fought back. They played good, but they controlled the game the whole time. My favorite thing about covering Kinston basketball is Coach Perry Tyndall. He's a coach that don't put up with nonsense. And it's different. Like I think we were just talking about this, how everything's coddled. Like it's different nowadays. Like nowadays, it's always the kids are different. The kids are no. Hold your standards and hold your kids to the standards. And that's what Coach Tyndall does. They will win by 20 against Southwest Onslow, and I go interview him after the game, and he's mad. We're not doing this. We're not getting back. They're worried about dunks. They're not closing out. We're not working on what we worked on practice. We're working on this, all that, and that just shows that he has standards.
Right.
And I love it. There's a lot of. I'll stop here. I love it. I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful.
I asked this off camera, but we stopped. Keandre Harrison from Reedsville. What's your take on him? Because he's going to Oregon to play both basketball, football. How do you feel about him playing dual? Dual.
I love it. First off, I it's great to have those guys come from North Carolina when our kids get recruited. My moment I want to go back to is UNC has a camp every year for special an invite only camp. And I was able to cover that 4 years ago, and my interview was with Keandre Harrison. This 6'6" kid at the time that was supposed to be a two-way star that Carolina was really looking at really heavily. And I was able to interview him, ask him about him wanting to play both, and does he want to play both in college, and he's said the same thing the whole way. So I was able to interview him as a freshman. He said the same thing. And one thing I love about, I'm being a little messy here, one thing I love about Keandre is he's messy. And I say that respectfully. Like, he gets on social media and talks junk to adults.
I love it.
Like, he be in the high school group page talking. I love it too. I love it. He's a competitor.
Yeah, man, you talk this talk, man. You can't mess with him.
Yeah.
Speaking of his teammate, what was it, 63?
Yep. 63, and the night before hit 52.
You see what he did last night?
No, I didn't.
Last night, he is the all-time leader scorer in Reedsville high school basketball history.
Awesome, man.
He's the best high school athlete
in
recent history.
Man, I wrote an article on this. And he has to be in the conversation. So people, I made that. People are going to say, well, what about Michael Jordan? What about Julius Peppers? What about Joe Blow? Okay, Michael Jordan's not in that conversation because we're talking about high school careers only.
Yeah.
Okay. There's people like Brandon Ingram that won 4 state championships.
Right.
Mad respect. He deserves to be in that conversation and stuff like that. The only reason he is not, Deontay Neal is not considered top dog is because he's 5'6", 5'7", 5'8", whatever he is.
5'9". They say 5'9".
Yeah. Now, if he has the Duke offer, he's already there. And they're judging off potential and not what he's doing.
Yeah.
Straight like that.
Don't go to Duke.
He's amazing. He's going to UNCG. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Another example of why ECU is going to keep losing. Why this kid is one of the best football players in the nation. He's an hour from your house. He don't have no offers. and he can play basketball too.
Now, do you think it's because he don't have as much exposure? Or
No, he got.
Oh, he got exposure.
It's the
I'm
height.
It's the
saying,
height.
It's the
height.
height. 5'9". It's like everybody want that
Might be-
6'6" guard,
Like, they
6'5",
might be
6'6"
pushing
guard now.
5'9".
All right. But also, I just don't think they do a good job recruiting. He didn't get offered from ECU in basketball. He get an offer from UNCG.
Man, it was like with AET right there, Tariq Cohen. But 5'7".
Tyreek Cohen.
And
Joystick.
went to Chicago Bears. So
Yeah, Tyreek Cohen. That was a good one.
I mean, everything I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Tyreek Cohen did the backflip, right? When he
Yeah.
caught the ball.
Mhm.
Yeah. Another thing. We talking about hoops now. A lot of other schools, a lot of other states saying that they are the hoop state. Let's clarify who is the real hoop
Nah,
state.
there's no doubt.
Because you got New York, Cali, Jersey, Cali. From your perspective, Trey, who's the real hoop state?
Look, they got us in football. We'll take that one on the chin.
Yeah.
But no.
We got some football players now.
Yeah, we'll take it on the
Tigers,
chin.
the Keenan Allens.
We're top 10.
We got some
we top
football
10.
players in the league now.
Basketball is us. It's us. Now, there's gonna be players that come from everywhere all the time, but nah. Yeah, I just put my hat on Carolina. It's hoop state for a reason.
yeah.
I love that.
Now, you're a Tar Heel fan, of course. I'm a Tar Heel fan. I think pretty much everybody's a Tar Heel fan. Do you think the basketball for Tar Heels went down over the years?
No, don't do it.
I don't work for Tar Heels no more, so I can talk.
Okay, we good.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hubert Davis hasn't lived up to his standards. Look, we've been a bubble team 3 out of 4 years. That's not we're supposed to be top dog.
Yeah.
Duke is killing us right now. They're killing us all around. Don't get me wrong, we'll win. We're gonna win against them. We're gonna compete. We're gonna beat them this year.
We're gonna split it. We're gonna split it.
I think
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it.
I think Tar Heels still hold that over Duke with most wins between the two.
Probably.
Yeah.
Why do you think UNC doesn't recruit like the same way Duke, like with the one and dones and the
Well,
NBA ready players already?
don't get it twisted. They do. But you look at UNC as a top recruit, and is that where you want to go, and why? And if it's me, it's no, because R.J. Davis is G League, Baycock is G League. Caleb Love had to transfer to get any love. They're not producing. And it's a little bit of bad luck mixed into it. Like we cherish guys that stay 4 years, but at the same time they're holding up a spot that could have been a one and done freshman. It could have been a Caleb Wilson.
Yeah. Kobe White was one and done.
Yeah.
If we only get a handful of one and dones, everything else we're getting 2 years. Like Harrison Barnes, when his group went, Reggie went 3 years before he left. Like Carolina's mostly they want you to get 3 years, 2 or 3 years, then go to the league. Where everybody else is, I'm okay with you being one.
And another thing is Carolina for the longest wasn't with paying players. They wanted the Carolina way to be the reason why you came to Carolina. And they have changed. Duke was ahead of us on that. They paid Caleb Wilson. They paid him a lot.
I didn't think they were gonna pay Caleb.
They paid AJ I can't say his name.
The Bandit.
They tried.
Yeah, BYU.
And they got outbidded.
Yeah, BYU.
And then we went and got Caleb.
Yeah.
So they're with
Trying.
they're with the shits now. Like they breaking out the pocketbook, but they were behind on that as well, paying the players, and Duke was paying them. Zion Williamson's dad, like we're talking about with football, there was NIL before there was NIL. So all of a sudden Zion Williamson's family's got a house in Durham. And he's got
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. So
I don't want to talk about Zion no more. I'm talking
Talking about Freak Master.
he kills me, bro. Like, God. And what makes it worse, he from Carolina.
Yeah.
North Carolina. North Carolina.
He don't claim North Carolina.
Yeah, he don't, but still, on that Wikipedia, North Carolina.
Let him stick to his side. He wants
I tell y'all, just one Carolina, man. We all the same folk.
Y'all won.
y'all sound like Panther fans.
No, that's him. That's him.
You got that one Carolina thing. No, that's all. That's my only shot. That's my only shot. That's my only shot. Like, is it the South Carolina Panthers or really North Carolina Panthers?
See,
like, that's the first time I've seen a team hold 2 states.
See, yeah, they do hold 2
I
states.
mean, they don't say North
But the
Carolina
thing
Panthers
is-
though. So.
But the thing is, they located in North Carolina.
In
And
practice.
they practice in
Practice
South
South Carolina.
Carolina. Yeah.
It's
Well,
no doubt it's both. There's no
yeah.
doubt. And I ain't got no
It's
problem with it. I'm
so,
just throwing
like,
shots.
close, like, ain't, what is it, Carowinds? Carowinds is this South Carolina, but
Is
you can
it?
see it in Charlotte.
But
Like, you can
Okay.
So,
literally see
the Bank of America is actually
in Charlotte.
In Charlotte,
It's
like in the middle
right
of
on-
Charlotte.
Right.
It's not.
Oh, it's 100% Charlotte. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
100% Charlotte.
That's what I said. Once you go downtown, it's like right.
But listen, when you should have been the North Carolina Panthers then. It should have been just put a broad ass scope on you.
Should have been the Charlotte Panthers.
The Charlotte Panthers.
The
It
Charlotte
should've
Panthers.
been-
The Tennessee Titans.
You wanted to benefit from both Carolinas, so that's what you got.
Hey, I ain't mad against. Hey,
Hey, man.
money.
Yeah.
Everything money thing right now. But
I'm a Pittsburgh fan.
I was interested how some teams are named after states and some of them named after
cities.
I ain't never thought about that.
yeah,
You got Tennessee, who's his whole state. You got Dallas, you got City. You got
Kansas City, they about to go.
Yeah.
They about to be just Kansas now. You heard about that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was this Josh Allen only time to win a Super Bowl?
I don't know, man. The Josh Allen thing, man.
I think they got cheated out that game. I still think they got.
After further review, that wasn't the case.
What was that, Mark?
Josh Allen sucks. This my whole Josh Allen take, bro. This my whole Josh. This my Josh. And I'll drink that one. This one. Josh Allen, for over the last couple years, is a great regular season quarterback. Over the last couple years, put up numbers, MVP, which he shouldn't have won last year. We're not gonna talk about it. Put up great numbers, wins, everything. But every time he get in the playoffs, when them lights get bright, he folds. Cause why? Because it's always a Mahomes, a Lamar, or a Joe Burrow, or whoever holding him back. Look, let me finish. Joe Burrow, stop one more
Burrow
time.
been in the playoff one damn time.
Right. No. Let me finish. But this year, you didn't have a Lamar. You had an easy route.
Mm-hmm.
Broncos just came off a bye week. They rusty. That was your chance to go ahead. Everybody else in this playoffs, he could have went ahead and beat. He done beat them before and could have went to Super Bowl. And my point, if he would have actually won Super Bowl, I couldn't have given it to him. He took an easy route.
They said the football guy's not gonna reward him because he ain't slay his demon.
What's his name?
Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, I guess Joe Burrow.
So where is he in your rankings?
Out of them,
I know, just period. Like where?
top
like right
3
now.
quarterback.
Yeah,
Josh Allen
Josh-
like that.
He's my number one.
First of all, the same way we just said Drake May ain't got the weaponry. Josh Allen ain't got
That's
no
why I believe
weaponry.
who's the best wide receiver Josh Allen's ever had?
Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs.
Yeah,
Stephon
yeah. No,
Diggs.
you're right.
Who's the
You're right.
best
You're
receiver
right.
now?
Keon Coleman. You see what?
No, Shakir. What's his name?
No, that ain't
Khalil
Shakir.
Shakir.
Brandon Cooks.
Dawson Knox is.
But are y'all realizing the names y'all are saying right now?
Yeah, we know.
You know what I'm saying? I know y'all know.
Yeah, we know. We know.
It's like Lamar
Yeah, Lamar never had a great receiver.
ever.
Never.
I feel terrible for Lamar. Like last 3 years has been some BS every year. Nothing he could control.
He
Mark
got-
Andrews dropped on the friggin' 1 yard line. This what was it this year?
Man, that was on field
Goal.
I think with the last
hurt.
3 years have been something with them. But
Yeah.
It's always them. It's always they always hurt.
well, this year it was the field goal. I think the last 2 years it was Mark Andrews.
Mm-hmm. But they still gave him a new contract.
I think you got to be lucky sometimes, man.
Yeah.
The interception he threw last night, that wasn't his fault. I'm not a Josh Allen fan. I pull for him. I think he's cool.
It was an interception anyway. That was
Yeah, whatever it was.
Yeah, I know.
But then
It
it
was
was also a lot of other calls. I watched the full game from the start. It was some calls they didn't call, and it was like, come
The
on.
two-
But then they was calling
I
random
didn't
calls.
see it. I didn't see
The
it.
2 defensive penalties, like right back to back, that's trash.
And then
Like,
it was-
you should never do that in a playoff game to decide it.
It was one in the end zone where the receiver got pulled, and it like showed
seen
on the
that.
video because it would have been a touchdown. He got pulled.
That
They
was why he
called.
stopped running, but no, he
He got
pulled
pulled
back.
because they played the replay like 3-4 times. And
It's
it
alright,
shows he was getting pulled.
Josh Allen got next year, bro. This ain't his last year playing football. He gonna
Man,
play the demon one day.
man.
He's still
Anyway,
rebuilding.
anyway.
He ain't worried about Joe Burrow.
No one's worried about that.
Yo, all right. Anyway,
That shit
Trey.
he gonna
Yeah.
kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gonna be watch.
Next year
Trey.
he ain't gonna get injured or nothing. He gonna be held next year.
Right, watch. I'm telling you. So Trey, who are your? If you could say, give me your top 5 NFL quarterbacks in the league right now.
Oh, that's
Right
terrible.
now.
That's
Right
terrible.
now. Top 5 in the league right
man,
now,
that's
Trey.
too much on the spot. Right?
I'm not on the spot. Come on.
All right, Patty, in no order or in order?
No order.
Patty, just off respect, not off this year. Patty off respect.
Your Facebook group is watching.
Oh yeah,
they watch.
Yeah, they definitely watch.
Get on you.
Shit, man. All right, let me fuck up.
Now, see, you got a jersey on.
Yeah, I think he.
Is he top 5 though?
Man,
Is you gonna take it off this just 1 year or?
yeah. So what are we going off of?
This year.
This
All
year.
right,
All right, we're going off this year. Pat Mahomes ain't in it.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh,
All
take
right.
him on.
Josh Allen's in it. Drake May's in it. Stafford's in it. I hate to say this. Fucking Dak is number 5. It's only one.
At least you put him at 5 for your last one.
That last one. Who am I missing, y'all? Hold on.
I name one, but I don't know how you can feel about
Talk to me. No, I'll tell you. Hold on. Because Burrow's hurt too much. He can't
Sam
go there.
Darnold?
That's what I was
Sam
going to say.
Darnold?
I was going to say Sam Darnold.
I think he has to be because of their success, and I put so much on success.
Look what he did last year with the Vikings and this year with the Seahawks.
Yeah. So top 5 this year? Hold on, wait.
Look,
That's his list.
I'm putting Stafford over Darnold.
There you go. There you go.
You got to.
Matty Ice.
You got to.
The next Matty Ice, cause you know Matt Ryan was a real Matty Ice.
You like mid quarterback.
So who did I miss? Who did I miss though?
No,
Honestly, I was going to say Sam Darnold. I like Sam Darnold.
I like it.
Who y'all top 5? Everybody.
this year?
Like this year?
Yeah. Same shit.
So I say Matthew Stafford, no order, Matthew Stafford, Sam Darnold, Josh Allen. Josh Allen would be up there. Sam Darnold.
I see a name you missed too. Go ahead. I'm waiting if you gonna finish.
I ain't gonna lie, quarterback.
Damn,
play
it's
man
kind
kinda
of
down,
hard.
bro. Quarterback play man kind of down anyway, so.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah. Who is Matthew
I got
Stafford?
Drake May in my top 5 this year.
Yeah, Drake May.
Maybe we'll have to be in top 5.
And honestly, Bo Nix been playing good.
Damn, boy, I know Sean Payton, man.
Mad as hell.
They talking about Drew Brees. Can you throw it for 2 more weeks?
I would have to say Drake May, Caleb Williams,
Yeah, I think I forgot.
Jared Goff. Still, even though they season, he still played great ball. Josh Allen. If I hate to say it, my 5th. Dak Prescott. That had a great season. Just team couldn't, but that had a great season.
The same way we talked about Drake May not having no weapons, Dak got a hell of a lot of them.
Yeah, but defense ain't defense.
That don't
ain't-
matter.
George
throwing
Pickens
that
over
damn
there
ball,
helped
bro.
him a lot.
Yeah.
George Pickens, CD, and the damn tight end,
Yeah.
Jake Ferguson.
And
He got a
offense
lot of
line is
weapons.
good. They say it's not rated good, but they got it.
Javonte Williams did a good job this year too. Another North
Did you
Carolina
cover
product.
UNC when he was a running back?
Javonte Williams, no. That was a great
But he
team.
did do
That
Amari
was
Hampton, didn't
I did. More handle was the man.
he? Yeah.
Man, I'm expecting him to break out. So
So my sleeper fantasy draft pick. Then he got hurt.
Hey, before we move on, hey Jay, you said something in the group chat not too long ago. You don't want to hear nothing about what quarterback in the league no more. You said something about in the group text.
Who was it?
Somebody from the Chargers.
Justin Herbert.
yeah.
I don't want to hear shit about Justin Herbert no more. Never again. And then it's so crazy because I just seen the tape on Twitter today talking about, I know they just got whooped in the playoffs, but Justin Herbert gonna have an MVP season this year. I don't want to hear that shit no more.
Start sounding like Cam Ward.
Man,
That
get out of
shit
here,
against
bro. Get out of here.
He had a bad luck of season.
I don't want to hear that, bro.
I'm just saying.
Every year not bad look. He just
I don't
not
think-
that guy.
Every year the Cowboys year. What you mean?
The Cowboys. been
Justin
first.
Herbert, he don't think.
They got the Jerry
He
Jones
just
first.
he just act. So that's how I feel about Justin Herbert. He don't think. Once he hype the ball,
Off
he don't
potential, I mean off like what's it called?
Potential.
Not potential, because
Production.
not even production, just talent. Like arm strength, mobility.
He got
Yes,
it.
Justin Herbert is
The
that
ideal
guy.
quarterback.
Why the fuck you can't do nothing with it? Sorry.
Yeah, he got
Why
the
you
weapons.
can't do nothing with it?
He got some
You got good
weapons.
weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why you can't do nothing? You got a good coach.
He even brought Keenan
Got a
Allen
good
back.
defense.
He even brought Keenan Allen back.
Defense
for-
coordinator about to get a head coach position. Why can't you do nothing
They
with it?
still got Khalil Mack over there too.
Yeah, Khalil Mack's still over there.
About to be a free agent too.
He about to retire.
Khalil Mack know how to chase that bag.
Yeah.
You watch basketball too? You watch NBA too, Trey?
Most of the time, just a gamble.
Just FanDuel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to quit.
PJ took the side.
PJ took 5-3. No. So who is your from you watching basketball all years? Who is your favorite player of all time?
I was a D-Way. A D-Way. I'm a D-Way guy. I'm a big Bron critic. I loved him when he was at the Heat. I hated him when he left. Loved him when he was at the Heat. Loved him. I thought he was locked in. I thought he played defense. I thought he played hard.
He giving him his props.
Oh, he's the man.
Yeah.
He's the man. But I got so much bad stuff to say about him too.
You could tell.
Like, I hate-
tell us real.
I said
we
we can sit and talk about it.
I hate when my man don't get his call and he don't get back on defense. He don't even make it to half court. Like recently when they played Charlotte, there's like 3 times where he messed up or took a bad shot or didn't get the foul call, whether it was foul or not. And the other team goes down there, LaMelo's hitting him one-legged 3-pointer, wide open.
Well, I can say about this year, you can tell he don't care no more.
Yeah, I'm with
I
it.
don't know if y'all watch it. Have you seen him play?
I seen him play.
Yeah, he don't
I
care.
seen him play. That boy
I seen him throw something up and he over there laughing. He missed.
What
Like,
he still doing in the 40? Then he gonna play with Bryce.
I think he makes himself a target too.
yeah.
I mean, he calls himself the king, so
He's a walking
that comes with it.
He's a walking meme.
So everybody's gonna tell you why you're not the king.
Yeah.
So that comes with it. And also like recently he told the reporters about the 10 things he's got to do before he plays a game, and that's why he's got to take days off. Like, just shut up sometimes. Like, just
I would just say, bitch, I'm 41.
yeah. I've been critical on the Bronny stuff. So that been a topic.
Nah, we ain't talking about it.
We don't really mess with Bronny because it ain't his fault.
It ain't his fault.
Even though Cayenne better. Don't see leave that alone.
My thing is, I'm a big Tar Heel fan. RJ Davis can't make the league,
But Brown
but Bronny can. RJ Davis goes in the G League, eats it up.
Yeah,
He gets a little bit of time during the league, and he scores.
Yeah.
What I have noticed, because not just Brian, it's been other people. It's all
Yeah.
on who you know.
100%.
Just like reality, like real people. It's all on who you know. And LeBron, of course, that's his son, named after him.
Yeah,
So-
it's a little bit of who you know, but at the same time, I think this one case is very, very special. Like, this is LeBron James.
Work ethic too, because I believe honestly, only time Scottie Pippen Jr.'s son actually get playing time is when Ja get hurt. But he's a great basketball player.
I mean, look at the draft, bro. Like, LeBron was threatening, whoever gets Bronny gets me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's saying, okay, y'all get Bronny, or you gonna get something with it.
Yeah,
not because
sure.
Bronny can play. He averaged .6 with USC.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying he can't
He should
play.
have just went back to college.
He
I
just,
think he's a set shooter. Or if you don't want him to just sit
He's
and
not
shoot.
aggressive enough
Yeah.
as a player.
Because he can dribble. He's a great point guard, but he's like a certain point guard that he's not going to sit and shoot. He can pass it.
Ain't no great point guard now.
But I'm saying it's like certain point
He ain't no
guards.
point guard.
He's a point guard where
He a 6'1" shooting guard.
yeah, shooter, but he still
I'm with that.
he can move the ball. Now he's not gonna sit there and be like a regular point guard, be like, hey, we're gonna do this play, that to play. Nah, somebody else gotta call that shit. He can run it.
He don't need to be doing that.
Now tell me what those 6'1" shooting guard is getting that opportunity.
Nah.
No.
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade's son ain't even get an opportunity.
Yeah.
First of all, the day of the 6'1" point guard about over. So a 6'1"
You gotta be
shooting
6'5" and
It just shows LeBron's power. That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
LeBron's the man.
I'm all for
LeBron the man.
Yeah, you talk about because. So I agree, Cayenne is way better than Bronny. So I think it's Cayenne, then it's Bryce, then it's Bronny, and you talk about D-Wade's son. Like,
First of all,
Exactly.
that son has been the boozer.
The Boozer twins sons.
yeah. But I think
Trevor Reese's son good too now. They got a lot of little kids coming up as
Has
players.
Trevor Reese's son started playing yet?
He supposed to come back and they want to play this year, but I think he's gonna stay 1 more year. He supposed to make his appearance. But
I think
Elijah is nice too. Elijah Arenas.
when Kane come in, he gonna change the game. That's how I feel.
I
I've been actually watching. I don't really watch college basketball unless it's UNC playing, but since he got there, I've been watching him.
Yeah, I like.
He changed that whole program because they was like, at first they won't, of course he didn't start at first, but once he started,
So he's starting now?
yeah, he started now,
Hey, off him.
yeah. And he changed the whole game.
Melo.
That's my future favorite player, because Melo was my favorite player. So
Okay.
I
I
gotta
like
just keep
Melo.
it
Melo.
linked.
So I feel like he's gonna be. I feel like he good. I feel like he will.
This nigga like me, bro. He's like, nah, Paul George nice.
I like Kayan. I'm just not sold on him as being a superstar yet.
Nah, and
He gonna let them 2 years of
I
school.
would say he gonna do more
He gonna do
school.
Like nowadays, college basketball, when they get there,
You know, yeah.
like if it takes 2 years, 3 years,
Well,
you done lost your potential.
See, that's why I like him because I think one of y'all just said it. He gonna be there a couple more years. He's not going straight into the league, so
Yeah.
he gonna learn how to develop and adapt to it.
But that's the same thing because what's his name stayed 2 years and he's a okay ball player, Miles Bridges for Charlotte Hornets.
Oh yeah.
He did 2 years. He could have went out freshman year, but he said he's gonna go back and get some more development. He did 2 years.
But that goes back to what I asked earlier about being a one and done in college. Because I feel like some people should stay.
Yeah.
I think it should be a 2 year limit instead of 1 year limit. So like a 2 year.
Man, some people don't even need that 1 year to be
Oh yeah,
ready.
nah, yeah, sure.
I think that's what's wrong with the NBA, honestly. Everything is potential. What could this, where everybody's looking for the next superstar. Take Brady Manning. Brady Manning is no doubt an NBA player, can play with anybody out there. He's not a superstar. He would have been a good power forward, a good 10.8 rebounds, but nobody wants him because he's not potentially going to be a superstar.
Right.
And I think that's what's wrong with the league is either superstar or bust. Look at Mondo Baycott. Telling me Mondo can't do 10 and 10 on the Celtics. I don't believe that. I truly believe
they don't
he
have a
could.
center.
Like he could be a 10 and 10 role player, but nobody wants him because
5,
that's
6
his ceiling.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking for the next Joel Embiid, the next.
I can tell you
Next
what's wrong with the
superstar.
league.
It's crazy though, cause it's like I feel like in basketball, it's like role players are important, but in basketball, I feel like they're more important than a lot of sports. Like people need to be role players, and they need to know their exact role for your team to be successful.
Yeah.
Somebody gotta know that they gotta just stand in the corner and shoot threes, and then go play defense.
Like Dortz. He's there to
Lou
foul.
Dort.
Yeah.
Lou Dort. I tell you what's wrong with the NBA. All these overseas foreigners taking over.
Nothing wrong with that.
Americans, we ain't got no more. We ain't got no more say so. All the best players I give top 3 players in the league, and top 3 or 5 players in the league in the NBA right now that you will only name one American. Everybody else is from overseas.
That's not their fault. That's America's fault. They better get it together.
But Kobe said that a long time ago though.
But what's the cause of that though?
Mixtapes.
Everybody want to highlight.
Yep.
They don't want to, like Kobe said, he liked the overseas players because they work on the fundamentals. They play basketball the right way. He been talked about this a long time ago, but now it's finally coming out, and we see it now. The Lucas, the Wemby's, the SGAs, Jokers, all Senguns, all them.
But that's something we talked about.
Saying his name.
Sengun,
I don't like that nigga game.
I love Sengun.
Stop posting up at the half court line.
I love Sengun,
But
man.
that's something we talked about before was the work ethic, because people now they know they're gonna get this and that, while other people like they gotta grind and work for it. So like nobody really working for it besides the outside people.
Right.
The foreigners.
Foreigners, there you go.
And they playing professional basketball at like 15.
Yeah.
16.
Luka,
Playing
14.
grown ass man.
And does that go back to the coaching, like y'all was saying, how coaching has changed?
Yeah, they do. That really does. Because they teach them at a young age how to play team-oriented basketball. And go ahead and get all the fundamentals out of the way. Ginobili's and all that. Go ahead and get all the fundamentals out of the way. And then we ain't looking for no highlights. We ain't looking for this. We looking for team for them to make the right pass, the right play at the right time, be in the right spot, be able to knock down a jumper. It don't matter if you sick. Because they get the kids when they what? like you said, 14. They about a good. At that time, they might be a good 6'2", 6'3". They ain't grown all the way yet, so they gotta play point guard, whatever. And they gonna grow into. So they teach them how to shoot, the right way to shoot, everything, guard skills.
I think Steph Curry is one of the biggest problems in today's era.
Yeah.
I love him, great player.
But Steph Curry ain't
But-
tell you shoot that turnaround.
No, I agree.
He ain't tell you do that.
But no, what you don't see is what Steph Curry worked on to get there.
Right.
You know, he definitely mastered his craft 100%. But what the kid sees coming across half court
Yeah,
and jacking that
thing
mother,
up.
letting it go.
That's all they want to do now.
Yeah.
They could be 3-point line right there. They right here.
I know
Oh, I can
Steph Curry
shoot
is pissed, bro. I know he be in the house. I didn't tell him to shoot that shit. I never told him to shoot that.
Now, do you think AAU is still the same like it used to be?
No, he was word down. It's either IYBL or there's BS.
But they just trying to bring their circuit back. With
Well,
teammate bringing his
The
thing
same
back.
with that as well. But I'm just saying, like, the lower levels. Let's talk about us. Let's talk about Kinston, Greene County.
Mm-hmm.
We got AAU where your AAU's in Rocky Mount every weekend.
Mhm.
That's not AAU.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
everybody's got a team. Then if you didn't play this week, you're on the other team. And then you're taking 20 shots for that team, and then you're on another team. Then it's not AAU. You don't got a real coach. You don't got real exposure. You're not playing real talent.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And no knocks on the guys that are helping take those kids there. I love the community guys doing that. No knock on that. But it's just not AAU.
Yeah.
It's travel ball.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Now, one question. This is an important question. Do you have anything that you need to say to people that want to follow the steps that you took, like for kids nowadays, so they don't want to go the
Don't.
sport route?
Yeah.
Do you have anything that you want to, give out any type of
Yeah,
advice?
don't follow my steps. Don't follow my steps. It took me a long time to get there, my boy. Nah, just. All right, so a couple of things I want to hit on professionally. People are overlooking education now. Education is important. It's not important about what you get from it, but it's important to be able to hit deadlines, to be sophisticated, to be able to use certain words. I had my counselor when I went to ECU. I hit my counselor up, and he won't respond to me on emails. I'm like, what is going on? And I finally went by his office. He said, oh yeah. He says, you sent an email wanting to know about your schedule, but you just ask, hey, I don't have this class. I don't respond to people that don't say, hey, good morning. Hey, Dr. So-and-so. Hey. It teaches you how to be a professional. It teaches you how to be an adult. It teaches you about accountability. Education is important. People look at it and be like, I don't need this math class. No, you don't. But you need the structure. You need a structure.
Yeah, like the military.
So, and I agree. Something like the military can give you. It don't always have to come through education. But just keep your head down and grind. At the end of the day, nothing's gonna come to you if you don't do nothing. One thing my boss taught me at News is doing nothing is never the answer. Doing nothing is never answer. Let's take this podcast for example. If y'all want to keep growing and keep doing what y'all doing, putting out no episodes will never be the right move.
Never.
Now, if you put out 20 bad episodes, that's great. And 20 bad episodes is way better than one.
Gotcha.
All right, Trey. I got one more question to ask you
All right.
before we close it out. You being from Greene Central, from your perspective, from an alum, and also as a parent, how was it be able to see your son, your oldest son, win that 2024 state championship in baseball? How was it? Because not only was you a parent being there on the sidelines and everything looking, but you also was a writer. How was it been for you to write about all that?
That's a great question. Besides them being born, my most proudest moment in my life, and I'm 40. There's a lot of stuff that I've gone through, a lot of stuff that I've accomplished, but seeing my son work from day one my son is mixed, okay? And we all grew up through Greene County, and we know Greene County is baseball is, We got people up here and we got people down here.
Right.
Okay? And if you're not one of these people, you're not one of those people.
Yeah.
And seeing my son break that barrier and being a dog and being part of those people and being accepted and going up there and just doing his thing. And my son's different. Like he don't accept. Like he's crazy. he don't go with the flow. He's his own self. He's a cool dude. He's gone through a lot of stuff. We didn't talk about this. He had a baby at 15 years old.
Okay.
He didn't play his junior year. He got kicked off the team because he thought his time was more valuable than the team's. He came back his senior year and they stuck him in a 9 hole, even though he was the second best hitter on the team, and he stuck through it. And he played through it, played his role, and at the end of the day, he was a champion.
Right.
And that's something I've never done in my life, and super proud because we, like, bro, when I went to ECU, I worked night shift at West Pharmaceutical from 11 to 7.
Right.
Then I went to ECU from 8 to 3. Then he's got travel ball practice from 5 to 7. Like, I was running off 3 hours, 4 hours of sleep, if that.
Yeah.
So, just a wholesome moment that I really appreciate this question because it's a lot of grind that we put into it. Like, a lot of grind we put into it, and it paid off. And it made him into a man. Like, that's why I love sports, is because you got accountability, you got actions to stick up to, and if you don't stick up to that, you got to be held accountable and you got consequences. And he's gone through it. He's had consequences and he has triumphs, and at the end of the day, he was a champion.
Yeah.
And I'm super proud of that. Super proud of where he's gone.
That's the most important thing. And like you said, Trey, always for the kids, man. Everything for the children.
Facts.
So now we had an interview with Trey. We got a little thing we do. Trey, Jay, he invited you to the cookout or what? You know how we always say, he invited you to the cookout. You know how certain people ain't invited to the cookout.
A lot of people. No offense, Trey.
And honestly, more than
once he
likely,
started talking,
more than
we're probably
likely,
already there.
more than likely, I'm hosting the cookout.
He's been there.
He's been there.
He got the music playing there.
Yeah, when he came in. Okay. But nah, man, listen, man.
That's all love, man.
It's all love. This was this episode for You Might Want to Listen podcast. We had a good time. We had Trey Scott come here and talk with us, man. Good time. Hopefully we'll see more of him in the future. You're always welcome. And everything you got going on, just let us know. We always come to and make time and come to one of your events.
I didn't cut you off, but if you can shout out everything so they can follow you.
Yeah, no doubt. Most importantly, New Sports. That's the biggest one. Trey Scott _NC on Twitter. That's my professional Twitter. I share a lot of kids stuff statewide. NC Preps as well. And the Pirate Pulse for any ECU fans. The Pirate Pulse, we cover all football, basketball, baseball. And Trey Scott on Facebook. I share it all right there as well. And one more time, for the first time, thank you all for having me. This is dope what y'all doing. I love Greene County, and I love what y'all doing for the county. I know you say you Warren County, but you're here, baby. You're here, baby.
I'm a little distance away, but I'm still 252.
Still 252.
252.
Shout out to you guys. I appreciate you.
No problem. We glad to have you, man. Like you said, the voice, the future voice, or the voice of Eastern North Carolina. Claim it. Eastern North Carolina sports. He claimed
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Voice of North Carolina sports, man. He got some things coming, and just be on the lookout soon, because coming soon, he will keep you updated when he give it to us, and go on his page and he'll keep you updated also. It's our episode this week, man.
Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Facts.
Look, you gonna it's like, oh, it's a great episode, man. We'll see y'all again next time.